Okay, I just want to go through my Kobe Bryant video game collection real quick. So let's just start off with Courtside, the first one, NBA Courtside. This was released in 1998 for the N64. It was a Nintendo exclusive. Um, it was possibly the best basketball game at the time. Um, it was highly rated by the different gaming magazines, and I mean, it was just an all-around good game. It hasn't dated very well. So, I mean, right now, if you played it now, it'd just be a crap game. But at the time, I'm telling you, this was pretty good game. I actually had a friend who, or have a friend who really dislikes the Lakers and especially despises Kobe. He got this game because he felt it was the best game at the time. It was like the really first game I remember playing that felt like a basketball simulation. Um, the one negative would be that it didn't have Michael Jordan on the roster. He wasn't part of the Players Association at the time, and this was the 97-98 season that this game emulated, and um, they just couldn't get the rights to put Jordan in it, so they just put like a generic player with no picture on the Chicago Bulls team. Then in 1999, NBA Courtside 2 came out. Um, this was actually also an exclusive, but unlike Courtside 1, which came out in Europe and later in Japan, Courtside 2 was a North American exclusive. Um, so there was no PAL or Japanese version. But this game was basically an improvement on Courtside 2. It had better game mechanics, better graphics, and this is the first time I really felt that the emulation of the basketball, the sport of basketball, also looked realistic visually. So I remember playing this a few times. My dad walking into the room and thinking I was actually watching a basketball game, and then noticing I had a controller in my hand, and he was impressed by the graphics. So it was a very well done game. I paid, I believe, $50 for that. So that's 1999. The next Courtside that came out was on the GameCube, and the day I purchased my GameCube, I bought Courtside as well. This came out in January of 2002. This was also well received by the gaming critics, but it didn't sell very much because it was also an exclusive to the GameCube, to Nintendo, and it just had a smaller market. So, but it was a good game. I gotta admit, I played the heck out of that game. Going to 2007, we have NBA '07 in full HD 1080p. I've actually never played this game, and I will not play this game. This game's utter crap. I had NBA Live '07 actually. I did the live series that year, but I started liking the 2K series more at that point. Um, but '07 was yeah, it's just a crap game. I ended up paying like $2 for this game, and the only reason I got it was I figured I already have all the Kobe covers till that time, so I ended up getting it. But I wouldn't recommend that game. This game is a kick-ass game, NBA 2K10. It's still very playable. Obviously, it doesn't have the updated rosters as we do now in 2K12. But this game, I mean, it's an awesome game. The series is really well done. This was also the last year, 2010 was the last year that NBA Live produced the game. And funny enough, Dwight Howard was the last person to be on the cover of NBA Live. So we just heard that Howard is going to the Lakers. So I found that a little bit interesting. And so this is a pretty cool concept, I think. If you're any kind of sports fan, I mean, you might not like the Lakers, but you might have a favorite player. It might be LeBron, or could be Jordan, or any other player. I mean, you can collect these games fairly cheap The older games might be more difficult to find with the covers and the books, but this is pretty a cheap way of collecting some sports memorabilia, collecting these games, you know. And if you really want to go on the cheap, you can just get the cartridges for like the older games. And I mean, this will look really nice on a display. So I may end up displaying this someday. You know, just putting like a little Laker memorabilia. And I know I'm gonna end up getting that Dwight Howard NBA Live. Right now it's about $10 if I want it complete, but I'll wait, see if the price drops, which it should eventually. So I just wanted to show you a couple of my jerseys. Let's go over here. I got Kobe Bryant's number 8 jersey. This is one of the cheaper tier shirts. Made by Champion. You can see there. The quality is not the greatest, but I never had I didn't have any Laker jerseys at the time, and so a friend bought this for me for my birthday. Now I have the Kobe Bryant number 24 jersey in the Lakers Sunday white. My wife bought this for my birthday. This one is the NBA Adidas jersey, and this one is a lot better material. I mean, it's really nice. So it's cool to have both of those. Someone just gave me this recently. It's basically a NBA playoff shirt, and it has all the banners, all the Laker banners. So that's pretty cool. I have a Gary Payton jersey. I was a big fan of Gary Payton when he was with the Sonics, so I was happy to get. I was happy when he came to the Lakers. It only lasted a season. Came with Karl Malone, and I purchased this jersey with the Karl Malone jersey, and I ended up selling the Karl Malone jersey and made my money back for the Payton and Malone jersey, and actually made a little bit of extra money on top of that. So, and this is the Reebok edition. As you can see, NBA Reebok. Slightly better material than the Champion shirt, but not much better. This came from a friend. She worked at Staples, and this was for the 81 game when he scored 81 points. And it has the date there, January 22nd, 2006. So it's a pretty cool shirt. I would not wear that anywhere except if I was going to a Laker game, because I mean it's just a really bright yellow. And what do I have here? I have a Celtics jersey. Laker fans might be saying, why do you have a Celtics jersey? Well, this is a Larry Bird jersey, throwback jersey. I got a really good deal. I couldn't pass it up. I was just like, no way am I passing this up. It's a 1985-86 season, and it's a hardwood classic, as you can see. And I paid, at the time, about half of what this was worth. And the original price was set at $290. I paid maybe a little less than half, actually. And then my last and final jersey is my Oscar Robertson jersey when he played for the Bucks. I was too young to ever watch him play, but I have seen a couple of his games on the classic sports channels. And this is pretty cool. This is the 1971-72 jersey. It's also a hardwood classic. And I got a good deal on this one as well. Two other jerseys I would like to have is Magic Johnson and possibly Jordan. So I wouldn't mind getting two of those throwbacks. But yeah, these jerseys are pretty nice. And like I said, any of you thinking about collecting games for and our sports fans, definitely look into getting your favorite covers, and you could do a little display, which would be pretty cool. I think a lot of people don't actually do that. Also, I'm just an NBA fan in general. I follow a couple teams. I don't just follow the Lakers, but the Lakers are my favorite team. So a lot of people get me Laker stuff. So definitely, it's always welcome to get. I'm always happy to get Laker merchandise. Well, this is Zenmart. I hope you enjoyed my little quick video here, and I'll talk to you later. See you.